Okay, let's continue on that First Amendment to the Constitution found in the Bill of Rights. We already talked about Congress shall make no law respecting establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press. Okay, I want to handle the press separately in a little bit. Or the right of the people to peaceably to assemble. The right of the people peaceably to assemble. Now, I know nowadays it seems like lawmakers, instead of making laws with words that have meaning to them, want to make laws that change the meaning of words in order to change the meaning of laws. I don't go for that. I believe words have meaning to them. These words that are in here have meaning to them when they were written. And that's how they're to be interpreted, as they meant, as they were written. So, for the people to peaceably to assemble, I don't think peaceably means taking baseball bats and whacking people over the head and taking baseball bats and breaking windows and setting fires and flipping cars over. You know, maybe some parts of the world that might be considered peaceably. Actually, did you know in some parts of the world the word peace? Well, let me start with the word peace. There's the word peace that means, hey, getting along with your neighbors, living in harmony with. Shalom. You know, getting along. Domestic tranquility. You know, peace. Then there's the peace that the rulers get for themselves when they oppress the citizens, oppress the serfs, oppress the underclass. Don't pay no never mind to them, because they're not educated like we. You know, just ignore them. And they got their peace of their own mind, in their own mind. Then there's the peace in some parts of the world that they get by slaughtering everyone who disagrees with them. Whacking them over the head with bats. Running them over with cars. Shooting them up with guns. Whatever way they do desire. That's their way of peace. That's how the fascists do it. Okay? They don't want to hear what the other people have to say. We disagree. Let's just kill them and shut them up. Then we'll have it our way and we'll have our own peace in our own eyes. So, my definition of peace is the first one. Being able to live in harmony with your neighbors. Shalom. Hey, let's get along. Domestic tranquility. The other ones are not really peace. Those are turmoil. Those are the opposite of domestic tranquility, is domestic turmoil. And the domestic turmoil is not protected under the Constitution of the United States or under the Bill of Rights. Did you know that? Yeah. All that stuff where people are taking bats and squirting each other in the face, don't want to hear them, just hollering, and everybody's hollering, nobody else wants to listen. That's domestic turmoil. All right, we're looking for domestic tranquility. And for the people to peacefully to assemble to petition government for a redress of grievance. A redress of grievance. Now, I notice nowadays that when a lot of folks go to redress grievance, that some folks in the government get up and leave the room. Or they just shut down and don't want to hear anything. And they ignore the people who are coming forth to redress their grievance. Now, That's against the Bill of Rights, that they do such a thing. And that leads to turmoil. So we need to be able to hear. Too many people nowadays are just talking and don't want to hear, don't want to listen, don't want to understand the other person. Don't even want to treat them like a human being. So it's going to be one of my goals, folks, to meet people on the other side of the aisle and see the human being in them. You want to know why I got to see that? Because they're created in the image of God, and I need to be able to see that. I need to look for that. I need to look for something good in people, something that we actually agree on, so we got a starting point where we can go forth. And as I've been telling you, my starting point is this Constitution, the Bill of Rights, Declaration of Independence. We got to be able to stand on our foundations. All right? And we got to shore them up and keep them whole, not to be crumpled, not to be crushed. And if people can't stand on that, well, we're going to have to discuss matters and come to an understanding of what we're going to do in the future. But this is something we're going to probably need to discuss. All right, folks? Yeah, let's go there. Let's go there. Let's enjoy it too. Okay. Be blessed. See you the next time. Shalom.